Alright then, so here we go. Into the wizard's lair, into the wizard's den again, and as always we have no way of knowing if this will be the time where everything crashes and burns. Probably not, but never any guarantees. Now if we have a hand like that every time, we might succeed. We're just adding one. Uh-oh, so that's a repeater. Ace 3 against the 2. I'm going to have to start putting the cheat chart up on a permanent basis to the right here, because Ace 3, nah. I used to know these things absolutely inside out, but of course that was back when I played blackjack. Well, I'm playing blackjack every day now, but I was playing blackjack while I lived in Nevada pretty much every day. So anyway, it's just a hit. Pretty good one too. So we clear that and we go back to the men. It's just a tiny, tiny profit, but better than losing, right? +1 for the win. That's a split. That's a double. That didn't go well, did it? Okay, so that was 1, 2, 7. That sounds to me like 3, 4. That's better. I think I might have bet over the top there a little bit, but all right. 1, 2, second. That was pretty. Repeat it. All right, that was just rude. Sorry, but that was just nasty. Now the dealer is allowed to win once in a while. So that's like 2, 3, I think. Oh, here we go. Okay. So that's 8, 6, drop. 8, 6, so that's 6, 6, except we never do that, so it's 6, 7. Bugger, we needed a 10 right there, didn't we? Alright, that was good. Yeah, I just tried something a bit new today. I just posted about the Practice Makes Profit channel on Discord, which is the first step that I've taken so far to promote this channel. I haven't paid for any tricks on Google, and I haven't tried TikTok or any of those places, and I really should, because it's kind of moribund. But basically what it is it's me trying to sort of like improve on my editing skills and so on. I think that's another plus. Oh yeah, that's another plus. But that's not a plus, so that's a repeat. Bunker. 2, 3. Third. Oh! 5, 3 drop. 5, 3 it is. 8, 6. Second. Oh, goodness me. 14, 15. Third. This is not going at all well. Excuse me, sorry. 14, 15, so that's 3, 1.5. Well, it's basically the drop is 1,000, I think. Well, let's drop to the right amount. 3, 1.5. So that's 4, 1.5. 5 1.5. Okay, so 5 1.5 it is. Damn it. 8 6. Getting sweaty. Okay, I think it must be now 15 16 third. Uh-oh. No, we can't do it. So we've got to write this down as plus 13 5 6 2 50, and then minus 25,000 on the other side. Then we've got to move to a more expensive table and continue, and this is where we get to do our 15 16. Wait a minute. Yeah, that sounds alright. 15 16, hoping for a turnaround. Oh God! Yuck! That was rough, wasn't it? Gotcha, you bastard. Sorry, pardon me. I don't mean to insult the wizard. But anyway, there's the turnaround. And it's the old story, you know. I mean, I can keep on saying this till I'm blue in the face and whatever. And you're blue in the face as well. But you have to have the bankroll and you have to believe. And as long as you do that, then you'll be fine. So, we're out of trouble. We've got 16 grand profit over here. And we've got a 11 and something, 11.5 grand loss. So, one way and another, we're doing all right. But you know, anybody who says, well, you can't possibly do that, that's just the wrong way to bet. You got to do it this way or die. It's that simple. We're plussing right now. We're going to just repeat that one. And so back to the min now, because we got our loss back. Plussing again. 51 second. Uh, 2-3 third. But the reason I'm putting up as many demos as I am is to just show over and over and over and over and over again that this is the way to go. Was that 2-3, was it? 5, so now it's 5-3 drop, I think. That was a lucky one. So we got 2 back on that. So now it's 3-4. Because we can't have 3-3. Seven, 8 second. 15 16 again. 15 16 third. I mean, this is a shitty bunch of shoes, I tell you. 15 16. All right, I take it all back. I mean, we made nothing there. Sorry. Oh dear, I'm having a terrible time today. I've been out on the river with my pal who has a very nice cabin cruiser. And the only downside is that it really shakes up my allergies, and probably what I should do is just not do videos, but sometimes it can last for days and I don't have that kind of patience. So, you know, just use your mute button, your speed button, whatever you want to do to escape my barnyard noises. What was that? I think that's called getting out of trouble. That was a clever one. Another +1. And that's a double. Sorry. It's awful, isn't it? But it could be a whole lot worse. Okay, and I think now what we're doing is we're going back to the plus max. Okay, so we've got to repeat that and try again. We'll take that and go back to the min. So we're bumping along pretty well. And I think, you know, a big part of my problem with the whole internet thing, well, that was rude, is the sheer rubbish that's put out, especially when they attack progressive betting. And they know perfectly well progressive betting is the only way they can lose. It's 2-3, I think. We'll take it. Back to the min. Double for the loss. Oh, and I was so hoping for another 7. 1, 2, third. Alright, back to the min. Plus 1. Oh! 51 second. 2, 3 third. 5, 3 drop. Yeah, I think these are nasty shoes, unlike the others lately. 6, 3. 6, 3 it is. 1, 2, 3. But they're better for me, you know, really. 9, 6 second. 15, 12 third. Oh, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7, 8. All right, you just got to have your turnaround money out as often as you can possibly get it out. That was a shame. Double for the tie. Plus a 1 for the win. 1, 2. Oh. 3, 4. I think it's only second, isn't it? Okay. 7, 8. We're not beating anything right now. We're getting our bloody tits crushed. 15, 8. So we'll call that 15, 10 or 1.5, 1. And that's the drop. So that's 12. We're back to 12, 10. Call it 12, 10. 22, 20. So 2.5, 2 second. Bloody hell. 4. We'll call it 4.5, 5 this time for the last bet, for the third bet. 4.5, 5. There we go. You know, you've got wiggle room with this strategy. You just have to sort of get into a frame of mind where you understand the numbers, and so you know when to round up and how. I mean, like anybody who really seriously believes that I have Alexa stop, that I have any kind of foreknowledge of what's coming out of the shoe here at this, you know, it's just so brainless. It really is. But you know, there are a lot of brainless people out there, and some of them are paid idiots. +1. Paid pipers, I like to call them. +1. Split 'em. Never ever like splitting these suckers. So what have we got there? We've got a, I think we better call it a 1-2. Excuse me. Ouch. Keep on doing these big pushes, you know. This is that's a bad run. That's bad luck. Bad karma. See what I mean? 1-2. So 3-4 third, I think. +7-4 drop. 5-4 now because we won 2 there. Again, I didn't get my 7. 9-8 second. So it's going to be 1-2. So where are we at? We're 18,350 ahead at the end of the first shoe here. This is going to be a bit longer than usual this session. And we owe 13,562. So we're a little under excuse me, we're a little under 5 ahead. So shoe 2 coming up. Clever one up there. I think that's 1-2 probably. 3-2 drop. Yeah, we're getting kicked, which I like. I really do. 3-2 it is. Don't like that much. Now it's 3-4 for the tie. There we are. We like that. Yeah, with the drop, just as a reminder, what I do is if I win just 100, I don't take it off the down total. If it's more than 100, then I take it all off the down total. Does that make sense? So for instance, let's say it's 17, 20, and the drop is 3. Then if I win a drop, then it becomes 14.20. Whereas if it was only 100, then it would remain at 14.20. I'm sure you get what I'm talking about. Of course you do. You're all smart people out there. Double for the tie. That was a bugger, wasn't it? 51 second. 2-3 third. Bugger. 5-3 drop. Yeah, we are falling quite a way behind. 5-3 drop. That was a clever one. So that drop was just 100, so I don't take it off. You get it? And now 2-3. Yeah, he deserved a win. 5-6. Okay, so we're moving on. Now, I guess if I were a kind guy, I would make a note of the timestamp when I do one of my barnyard noises and then just snip it out. I might work on that. You know, my editing is getting better and better. The strategy is standing up brilliantly, so, and it has done for the last God knows how many years, so, you know, there's no surprises there. That was a nice surprise, however, for big money. That's 1-2, I think. We'll take it and back to the min. Always go back to the minimum. Every battle is a new battle, starting with a gentle bet. Bugger. That's double for the tie. Okay. 51 second. 2-3 third again. We are getting trounced here. 5-3 drop. Look at this. I mean, it's just amazing. 5-3, 6-3, 7-3, 8-3, 8-3 it is. 1, 2, 3. 5-6. Oh, 11-12. Third, I think. Oh, bloody hell, that was a mean one. 11-12, so that's 35-25, third, and that's the drop. 35-25, that's 3.5, 2.5, of course. That was clever. 3.5, 2.5, so now it's 2.5, 2.5, which is 2.5, 3. I probably deserved that. Because we've just been catching crap. 2.5, 3, so that's going to be 9. Oh, good gracious, are we on 9-10 now? I think we are, yes, 9-10. And there we are. But you know, I mean, just watch these things. My deepest apologies for my constant grunting, snorting, sniffling, barking, whatever you want to call it. And I'll take another drink of water right now. Yeah, I'm sure I can figure out a way to cut out these nasties. Back to the minimum. Just, I mean, check them out and then do it yourself, you know. Because, you know, I'm no genius. If I can do it, you can do it, all right? 51 second. Two, 3 third. Again, you know, we're getting hammered. That one was good. I won't know the extent of the hammer until I run the analysis. I think that's going to be a repeat. 51 second. Oh, 51, that's a repeater. All right. Jesus. So I fluke a nice 20, and what does the wizard do? Meanie. A lot of money out there, eh? That's a repeat. That's 51 second. That's a repeat. Back to the min. I think that's a repeat, isn't it? I do lose myself sometimes. 51 second. And that's a repeat. Okay, back to the min. Yeah, like I said, it's a long session, this one. It's not that long, but I mean, it's longer than usual. But we are looking at money in the bank again, just for a change. 51. Repeat it. Double it. That worked out. Back to the min. Always go back to the minimum. Double for the loss. Repeat. Okay, so that's a good point to end. Let's just figure it out. 21,750 is 0, Alexa, 21750 plus 1.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Oh, don't give me any shit. Alexa, 21750 plus 13562.
21,750 plus 13,562 is 35,312.
Okay, so we take 25,000 off that and we won 10,312. I mean, how bad is that? Seriously. Anyway, folks, I will catch you next time. I hope that this is helping lots of people. It will eventually. I guarantee you that. Eventually. I just have to keep working on it. Alright, so here we go with the latest analysis. The Wiz had me at 10,300 up. My transcription here says 10,100. I'm not going to go chasing 200 bucks just for the hell of it. So that's it. 10,300, 10,100. Don't care. What we're looking at here is a 4.2% house edge gross, reduced to 2.3% net, and that's good. The most important thing for us, of course, is timing and being ready with the right bet at the right time and so on. And obviously we've achieved that. We had some pretty heavy crap hitting us just a couple of times. You can see here one, we went below 10,000, so 11,650. Here we dropped down, well, not negative, but we took some hits. Because there were some really nasty patches here. If you look at the sort of ping pong, zigzag, up down, back forth, ebb flow graphic here, you can see that negative action way outweighs, or greatly outweighs. I can't say way outweighs, can I? Well, I can. Considerably outweighs the green action, but the point is that as long as you use the pattern betting strategy, which is tactical, strategic, sensible, mathematical, rational, logical, viable, and the only game in town if you want to win, you'll come through absolutely great. And of course the big difference always is, you look at random betting over here, and I admit I did not give random betting the opportunity to get green horizontal bars the way we do over here. So here you see, okay, manages to come out of negative there and into positive, and then is in positive for quite a while, then falls back into negative. Oh God, it just, I'm sorry, but random betting just makes absolutely no sense. You can get away with it as long as you win more bets in a particular data set or group of outcomes or whatever. But if you lose more bets than you win, then you will get your ass kicked. It's that simple. So those horizontal green bars under the pattern betting side, which is from K to P, you know, you can see how it works, and the errors are minor most of the time. It swings and roundabouts with those errors. You know, sometimes you're going to you know, you're going to encounter, you're going to make a mistake that costs you money, and sometimes, oh, excuse me, it's being out in the fresh air on that river out there, Shakespeare's Avon, I'll have you know. Yes, lovely, absolutely lovely. Wasn't exactly a sunny day, a little bit windy, but just beautiful. Just lovely to see the birds and the bees and the and whatever, and the cows and the sheep and the geese and the ducks and the moorhens and the coots and the whatever. Really nice. And the mad kayakers and the paddle boarders. I mean, they must all be absolutely out of their minds. But anyway, 67 is the temperature today. Grey, windy, not great. Typical English summer, really. Back up to the top, and let's see, what have we got here? We've got 118 low value bets, which lost 1,700 in total. They were 82% of all bets. Just 26 high value bets. They won 11,800. They were 18%. Here you'll see, in the first 21 rounds, the house was ahead, and then the next 21 the house was ahead, the next 21 the the player was ahead, so that's over here, and so you get the picture here. That's how it works. What have we got here? Well, I think we're fine. Let's go over to the dreaded Dumbledown. Dumbledown did fine. It won 2,650, 16% of its total action. Pattern betting won 10,100 or whatever of 90,000 worth of action, which is 11.3%. A critical factor, of course, is, you know, you always hear these shills, these barkers, these paid, you know, liars for hire, who talk about the martingale as being a terrible idea because when you eventually get your losses back, you only make a profit of 1 unit. Well, that's absolute bollocks, because what you're doing with that win is you're getting all your prior losses back plus a modest profit. But anyway, what I did with the Dumbledown here is I just changed it and put in an option where if you win the first $25 bet, then you increase by 1 unit, so the next bet is 50, and then the next bet is 75. Bloody flippin' bloody. As it happens, this time that wouldn't work very well. Why? Because the house had a slight edge. So we put that back in, and we get, what, an extra 800 roughly in our pockets. This down here, the red line, is the actual value, the sort of wins and losses in a linear presentation. And so you can see down, down, up, up, down, 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 and then up, 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 up. So, you know, that's how it goes. Nothing that happens in this sim that Mike Shackelford has put on his website, and may have designed himself, I don't know. Nothing that happens in that is off the charts or wrong for blackjack or whatever, simply because he's dealing from, you know, sort of 416 real cards, and anybody who wants to mouth off about how sims are not the same as the real thing, bollocks. There's something rigged about the wizard strategy, nonsense. I'm able to do something weird and win all the time because I'm in collusion with the wizard. Well, you know, I mean, it just gets sillier and sillier. General picture, well, we got the lows and highs, we talked about that already. Turns out that doubles and splits were not our friends this time. We won 13 and lost 7, but the 7 losers included some bloody big hits against us. So in fact, doubles and splits were not nice to us. just go down to the other way of looking at the ups and downs, the ebb and the flow, the ping and the pong, the zig and the zag, blah de blah de blah, again you get confirmation that the red crap, the red tide, was a lot stronger than the green tide, but we made out just fine. Thank you very much. So there you are. That's the end of that, and thanks for being there. And just do yourselves a favour. I mean, get this thing sorted. It's as easy as can be. Start using it. Don't bet. Don't go to the tables without a lot of money. Don't take, you know, sort of silly amounts. You know, pin money, piggy bank emptyings, or whatever. You know, because shoestring bankrolls will get hung. That's the story. Anyway, next time.